What's up, y'all, man? It's BCL again, ready for what now for playing the video for today. Is pleasure the enemy of purpose? I think y'all already know the answer to these questions. So right now, I'm gonna give y'all 1 second. I'm gonna sip some water real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds to know what the answer to that question is. The question is yes. The answer to the question is yes. You should know that pleasure is a reward, right? And pleasure is created to reward you when you worked hard for something. Now, what's happening now is we live in a society of instant gratification and instant reward with no hard work. You hear me? We live in a world with instant gratification and instant reward without the work. So when you decide that you want to change your life, work on your purpose, be on your grind, be focused and locked in, all the pleasures come out of sudden, right? These girls that never talk to you want to talk to you. This person that you wasn't cool with want to be cool with you now. This food looks great that you don't normally eat. Alright, all of these things start to happen on retention, on discipline, on purpose. You get it? It happens on purpose. When you're on your purpose, man, you're threatening a lot of things that's gonna happen in your life. And it happens slowly. Even if you just do a little bit at a time. When I started doing my videos on YouTube, I ain't even have it on YouTube yet. I had it on Facebook. I did one video on Facebook. I was in the car saying some of my motivation. I went to work the next day. Like, oh, you can't do that while driving. Somebody said. Something like that was told to me. And I was like, dang, it's crazy. So I just started doing video. That was the devil testing me as to how serious I am about my purpose. I wasn't that serious about it, but that affected me and why I didn't grow. And this was in 2018, 2019. If I started back then, I'd be 6 years into my craft, but I started later. I started in 2021, But I want you to know that you have to practice delayed gratification and delayed pleasure. Delayed gratification and delayed pleasure and delayed reward. You're going to see a mass of success and a mass of progress by doing it. Because once you get the reward in your mind, you're going to kind of stop or slow down or not be as consistent as what you need to do. And that's what hinders things in the long run, because you are a person that is trying to progress in the right direction, but your pleasure can be in the way. Their pleasure can be your retention. Their pleasure can be sex. Their pleasure can be you just eating unhealthy or overeating. It can be different things. You just have to know that it is pleasure. And once you admit that it is pleasure, you have to make the decision as to what you're going to do with knowing it is that. For instance, Whole30, prime example. I did Whole30. I told y'all, I followed the guidelines. I was looking up about this one bar, right? This RX bar. The RX bar has sugar in it, but it's Whole30 approved. Some people say, hey, you're supposed to eat this once a week or here and there. I ain't supposed to eat it every day. But it's still approved. You can eat it whenever. Everybody had different options as to if you should eat it or not. But the biggest consensus was you can eat it. You can eat it. Because the Whole30 program, as long as you eat within the guidelines, ain't no limitations really. As long as within guidelines. Now, that bar was within guidelines. What I do, I ate it every day, right? But then I started to think, man, what if I only ate that bar 4 times out of the entire program? Would I have lost more weight? Probably would have. Would I have seen a little bit of peak of performance and stuff? Probably would have. That's when I started to think about it. I was like, yeah, maybe I wasn't as disciplined as I need to be. Maybe I had too many pleasures, indulgences doing it fasting, or doing that diet, right? And I had to make a decision on it. Yeah, next time I do it, I ain't about to eat them bars no more. I'm gonna eat everything else, but I ain't gonna eat them bars, and them bars they have sugar in it, right? And it's the same thing going on with your life. You have to understand the pleasure that's interfering with things, is interfering with your day to day. You know what things that is. You have to make the decision, say, hey, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm gonna stop or I'm gonna chill out on it. But you gotta make the decision for yourself to do it and make that change. And it's not gonna be easy. In this channel, I want y'all to know, man, all this stuff I talk about, it took years for me to get to. It took years for me to work out on these things. It took me technically years to really get my video game up on this. It took me years to really think about how I want my podcast to be. And I'm still in shock that I even got 16 episodes or whatever, right? Like, the things that I do, it has taken time. It's taken time to do. Like, the stuff that I've done in my life is taking years to do. And I accept that grind and do that. Because I know for me, I'm going to grind it out regardless of what's going on. Regardless of what's going on, I'm grinding it out, do what I gotta do. Because that's what men do. That's man stuff. And that's what I'm on. And that's what I gotta do. Now, you're gonna have times you may not want to be able to do stuff, but you gotta lock in, tap in, do what you gotta do, and know what exactly the plan is. Write down your goals and knock them out. By the time the video out, I'm pretty sure it may be September by that point. But you all should understand, man, these next 90 days, bro, it's gonna be pretty crazy. It's 90 days left. Finish strong. Not even just strong. Finish better. Finish great. Finish with some like, you can look back at 2025 like, I did that. That's how you need to finish this year out. And that's why you need to be where you need to be in life in general, okay? And it's gonna take time, man. It's gonna take time. I know that life is hard. And I know that we try all day to not be in this delayed gratification state, but we always are making like these strides with things. And the biggest thing is, man, understanding that pleasure is the kryptonite to purpose. If your purpose is Superman, pleasure is your kryptonite. So you have to make the decision, are you going to continue to let that pleasure be your kryptonite or not? Or are you going to be Superman and fly all the way to the top of the sky and look over all of this and be like, I did that. The choice is yours. But I leave you with that to think about. Because I know right now, if you're looking at this, you're probably like, man, be safe talking. I'm just giving you some free game. Alright, I want you to do better. Alright? Hey, so, without further ado, like we said all the time, man, BCA, ready for war, not for play. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.